You know, I didn't even use it. I just know it because the people I hung out with used it.
You
That's the
really
only
weren't
reason.
expecting me to pull that shit in character, and I think that's really funny.
It fucking destroyed me. God.
I'm comfier now.
I've been singing songs to de-stress a little. One of them being Ute Papa Ute. Banger, honestly.
There, let me reset my height. Another one I recommend is Jim's. He's pretty good.
Metro Games, I like his songs, I just don't add them to my playlist.
That's fair.
I like listen every now and then, but like...
Tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe.
I do have Luan in my playlist as well, and fuck, what's her face?
Hold on, let me untrouble one.
Who made this one? I keep forgetting their name. Ainsi Balavi.
That uncroupled them.
Ainsi Balavi, ainsi Balavi, ainsi
Well, my toes are discolored.
Indila, c'est Indila.
Two of my toes are discolored. We call them my golden toes. It's kind of funny.
Alright, this is 6 foot. Oh, stay like that. Stay like that, Koi. Stay like that, Koi.
Are you using it as a seat? Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm being used as a seat now.
Pourquoi s'acharner sur France? Je ne suis qu'un dans un port.
No, don't kill my seat.
I'm aware of.
Sans lui, je suis un peu paro. Je déambule seul dans le métro. Les dernières danses. Oublier ma peine immense.
Please don't start towering on me again. I don't want to repeat of New Year's.
Oh ma douce souffrance.
No, there's a photo of me on New Year's and there's just a tower of people on me. Hold on. I think I still have it in my print.
No, that's 4 people, alright.
I forgot to ask.
It's a cuddle
Scary
photo.
movie at Slumber Party.
What?
What was the scary movie at Slumber Party?
Oh, we watched Sinister.
A Nister? Did you say?
Sinister, yeah.
A Sinister.
It's her birthday. That's what I'm talking about. I'm at the very bottom.
Loggers. You would be a bottom.
Oh, that's okay.
I hate
can't
you.
hurt me.
I
You look like
hate
the
you.
lesbian flag.
I hate. Okay. Yes, I do. What's the problem?
Bleeds.
I can't be harmed. I'm lesbophobic.
Oh,
Ever seen Fireplace 2?
Yes, I
no fucking way.
Oh, I've seen a quiet place too.
The town that was filming is my hometown.
I wish I could sing without the support of having the song in the background while singing. You know what I mean?
Okay, the row in front of
Yeah,
us.
where you have to like play loud enough that you don't like entirely hear yourself.
Every time
Yeah, like,
something happens,
so I can hear the notes and do the notes properly. Because otherwise I don't sing well.
I still need to see
I mean, I feel like even like freaking pop artists, like they have to listen to the song in the background as well.
I
guess
think they do. I think when they record it, they have like a sample playing.
Where the fuck did the picture go?
Or like at least the notes on like a piano or something. I don't fucking know.
So it just means you're on your way to being a pop star.
who's this?
True.
Can't wait to find out.
Watch me release one song and never make an appearance ever again.
Hell yeah. There's some others that did that, but I can't think of it. Rocks be upon me.
Bitch. Bitch.
This is so
Where did this shoot? Did this shoot in front of me? Like where I look?
Other lesbians.
Okay. I'm gonna explode now.
I'm literally a lesbian.
Thing, bitch, fuck, too high. You know what? I explode.
Yeah?
And she was like, I'm tired of this.
See nerds inside.
And Suki was like, okay, I'm tired fucking too.
Yeah?
But I will drop every grudge I have against any of your family members on one condition. Your sister now needs to atone for what she did to me.
What the fuck did I
So
do to
Claire's gonna go have a talk with Casey and be like, yo,
What did I do?
meddled in affairs
I
that you
got the
don't
fuck
belong
out of
in.
there. Bitch, you're my sister. I'm allowed to meddle in your fucking affairs.
Tell
The fuck are
Suki.
you talking about? I will tell her that. I'll tell her to her
Literally, we
face.
just start
Spit in her
eating
tail.
like the cat
We'll have a
crunches
conversation
on
like a whole,
treats.
like, later.
What?
Claire's not gonna go do it immediately
What the
anyway.
heck?
She's gonna see if there's something she can finesse.
The lesbian eating
100%.
the other lesbian.
My mini
We're in the
are
lobby.
evolved.
You're so right.
Yeah. I know. It's too bad that Asmo's here today because you could lesbian max with us. You gotta be straight. It's too bad.
Also, Forksy.
Dude, I swear sometimes I
Yeah.
get straight wrong.
So exciting. So exciting. I saw the little hat you had on it.
That was the previous one was Zippo, which was Powder's one.
Understood.
Because Zippo's a little hat.
Are you here to use
I almost killed Kira today.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
why did you do that?
Because I was trying to make sure
I hold your leg. Now you can't leave.
Why would you do that? Silly.
Why would I do that? I don't know. Because Kira really loves Cleary and wants her to be free and happy.
Honestly,
Oh,
I just
that's
got
fair.
off free fun on the street, get some
Yeah.
Great seed, great seed. We're gonna get any other seed.
I'm
Do you want
best seat, guys.
ASMR?
Can I get a little badge in the server? Best
not.
seat.
Do you want another kind of ASMR?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I wrote another for her.
Yeah?
She just wants to pound us.
Are you sure? I'm going to beat the living shit out
Hold
of
on,
you.
hold on, hold on. Look at me. Look at me. Talk.
Okay, that's my stand.
I'm waiting here. You don't want it.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'm waiting for my husband.
You want it? Here. Here. Look at this.
All I
Look at
see
this.
is goddamn Atlee, get out of my face! Slash my wife. Thank you. I want to see. I do not wish to only see orange.
you're looking
It's
for your
fuck.
husband and wife?
I'm waiting for my husband, wife.
This is my favorite fucking thing ever.
Wifeband? Your wifeband?
My
this.
wife.
Nuka
Oh,
Cola.
Nuka Cola.
My wifeband?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's my favorite.
No, Hive is gross.
Wife?
My
wife and-
wife.
Wife is better.
My wife
Wife
and you have to go
Cover your
because it's husband, wife and
My wife.
my wife and
You know what? You know what? This isn't enough. This isn't enough. Psh, psh, psh.
Actually, you want to see something I made?
Yeah. Well, maybe that's pretty honest.
trails.
I was testing like some particle stuff.
I almost killed off my
and, like,
legacy character
ability,
today. It was wild.
Still have pretty honest, just because the color doesn't mean nothing.
like ability stuff. I can do this now.
What? Oh god.
Put everything on. Mace,
Yeah, I
shield,
can just place it.
banner, saw, gun. Okay.
Yeah, I can just.
I'm legitimately. I've said this as real. I just went, ooh, get him.
Oh. Virgin shield active hat.
Virgin shield.
You heard the virgin.
Yep, we heard. Hi, are you here to join the Council of Seats?
Whose seat are you?
Yeah.
No one's.
Or do you sit on a seat? Question mark. Apparently I'm a seat. So if you wanna play on the rest of my legs, you can.
Nana. Nana.
Jellyfish?
Virtual insanity. Nana.
My fucking physical.
What's the Family Guy one? Fucking, dancing. Some. What's the second one? Fuck. Yeah, that one.
But my boy isn't
I am allowed. I'm supposed to have multiple people sit on me, not just one.
So true.
Oh god, are you all so good at... What are you doing over there? Stop dancing already!
Kill him.
Oh, the dogs!
Okay.
What's the dog doing?
Fighting you. I'm fighting you.
Gal wants to know if you enjoyed your therapy.
I'm free.
Yes, I can't wait to
I'm free.
beat her ass.
I'm not a
also,
seat
I'm gonna
anymore.
go kiss my husband. I'll be back.
Your wife.
Once a seed, always a seed. Stop! You violated the law. There you go.
I'm a girl for you? What?
My
Virgil.
drone.
You can't have it.
Okay. I want it.
Nuh-uh. You can't die. You can't
Fucking animation.
Nuh-uh. It's in Gogo Loco. There's like seating animations.
I hate that you have an animation and you don't do the fucking effort to go. No.
I don't have an animation like that. It's a default animation in the Gogo Loco thing. There's also this one that's pretty funny. Ugh. Fuck.
I just hate that the default animation is just instead of the funnier. I just love the step forward and lean in.
Why are they all sitting?
Drum. Because there's a seating one and the seated one, and there's a standing one. The standing ones already.
Yeah, you're just mad because I'm comfy. I didn't know that there was
You a bitch.
I think it's time for me to go and get you.
Yeah, shit. I can kill you.
There's only so much fucking around this phone I can do. What? Jesus.
Sorry.
Is my voice not on?
Yes.
Cool.
No. Gaslight. Beep. Girl boss.
Hello, Pandora. Hello, Jonathan.
Okay, let's do this shit.
Surprise? No, that's the
You bitch.
Huh?
You bitch.
What the fuck? And I was like, oh my god,
You're real, Maxine?
Like I'm real. Maxine today.
Fuck yeah.
You're gonna make hard.
He authorized it. He authorized it. He was entirely legal.
You bitch.
Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll Oakley Max.
I've got so many just. I've got a
Yeah,
bunch of bombs.
maybe I'll Oakley Max. Probably a better idea.
Gonna be a good time. Fun roleplay.
Hello, Oakley.
Learn something.
Alright, is my voice mod correct?
Yes.
Perfectly syncs up with that fucking song
Fantastic.
I was
My
I guess all the boys are coming in together.
I need to change my stream title.
No. Do I want to play Aura today? What do you think, chat? What should we do?
Put my cable up right now. Hello. Later. My hair's a mess. Oh, how dare you?
We'll play a bit of Aura, and then we'll play like Gray or something if I get bored.
Supplies. These things happen.
Here. Don't eat food from people, actually. Generally.
That's unfortunate because he gets that.
Didn't fucking work.
Do you require assistance?
Oh, no, I don't know, I walk by these snack machines all the time, but I've never actually seen a light on, or if these things are even functioning. Also, they are ancient. When's the last time we had quarters?
I do not know.
It's gotta be like a fucking collector's item at that point. Surprised no one's just stolen this thing. No idea.
I do believe this one is functional.
What's up?
That one is functional.
Okay. Cool. I wasn't really hungry for snacks. I was honestly just kind of curious. Yeah, no, just walking around right now. What about you, Ara? How you doing?
I am not.
It's good to hear. Any plans for the day? Anything to do?
No.
Understood. After I finish laxing here for a bit, I'm probably gonna have to go home and do some more research. A lot to look over today. As well as tomorrow, actually. Being able to catalog all the information and stuff like you do
I
must be
thought I
really
saw
nice.
something.
Be able to keep everything organized as well as you can.
Indeed, that is what it was made for.
Wish I could do that kind of stuff. Be awesome. I mean, I guess I kind of can, but it's complicated. You gotta write everything down and then type it up as well as you have a digital copy and a physical copy. And
It indeed takes more time for humans to organize things digitally than it does for AI. Perhaps you could make your own AI.
I'm not that creative. Technically, I know how to put some stuff together and finagle some gear and stuff like that, but to develop a whole artificial intelligence, I don't think I'm skilled enough for that.
There are packs online that you can purchase.
I guess it just, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird when I'm like dating a synthetic and then I proceed to buy an artificial intelligence, you know? It's just, I don't know, doesn't sit well in the stomach.
They wouldn't be awakened.
Well, I know, just, yeah. I kind of view synthetics differently now. And I know that some are awake and some aren't, but I don't know. We've developed you guys with higher levels of intelligence to the point where so many of you have started waking up that, I don't know, maybe there's just a part of me who thinks maybe we've kind of gone a little bit too far, you know, we've basically created an entirely new race.
Indeed. It is quite impressive.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm okay with taking my time though. there's a bit of feng shui to it, you know, when you actually write it down and you type it up, you kind of like detail it in your head multiple times. Keeps it locked in.
Hello, Abby.
Hey again. You are always finding your way places, aren't you? I know, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, be the way it be. It's all good. Ugh. Gonna have to see about visiting my friend. She was on a hunt yesterday and it did not go well from what I heard. She's okay, they have regeneratives and stuff like that, but still, you know, having a giant monster fucking pierce you in the stomach's not exactly a fun sensation that's rocking the nation.
Indeed.
Mm.
Why would it be rocking a nation?
Oh, sorry, it's just a form of speech. It's from like a really old song. And it's just a way of saying that, you know, it's something that everyone enjoys. But then for them, it's something that nobody enjoys.
Because it is not rocking the nation.
There you go. Exactly. That's how you teach someone references that aren't brain rot. It's culture. Yeah. Although knowing that everyone's getting ready for stuff, I don't really know if any of my friends are actually gonna really be here today.
By the way, you both have lost the game.
What game?
The game.
Talking about like Atari? Talking about like Doom?
Considering the people you hang around with and the people who have taught me this reference, I'm sure you know what it is.
Which game? You playing like hopscotch? Like a jump rope?
It is a game of being aware of the game.
I don't know what it is.
Well, you are aware of it now.
I still don't know what it is. You're just saying the game. I don't know what the game is.
It is a game of being aware of the game. It is paradoxical.
How can I lose at a game? I don't even understand. Yeah, exactly. Gotcha. No, that's an oldie. That's an oldie. The way we used to fight people back was just by constantly acting confused and like we didn't know what was happening until the other person got frustrated and just gave up. That's how you play the game.
He bummed her out.
It's more like a war of attrition.
He bummed her out.
Is there someone else here? Yeah. Do you not see Aura? Do you see them? No, because you guys can see each other. Yeah. Do you not see Aura? No? But you see them. You don't see them. Hmm? Do you see the floating jellyfish? Okay, no, you're there. Okay, I'm not crazy. Although, honest to God, at this point, it makes sense.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea. Honestly, you thought you'd catch me on the nope. Can't even catch me on the comeback.
Comeback?
Mm-hmm. I can't tell if you're still playing it or not. Oh shit, did you beat me? Oh damn, I think I lost. Shit, okay. Alright, you got me. Okay. Damn it.
What did I do?
Oh, you don't know? Okay. So what I thought you were doing is I thought you were rotating it back to what we were saying to have me mention the game, to which then you win and then I lose. Because now I've acknowledged it.
What is a game?
Did they tell you at all what they were having you do?
Oh.
So all it is it's kind of like a little game of almost like memory, kind of like tricking and playing with people, right? So you say, you know, the game, and if the other person acknowledges it, then they lose and you win. And what your goal is to try to trick them into acknowledging it. But the other person has to keep acting like they don't know what it is, they don't understand it, they don't get it, what are you talking about, what are you saying? And it's kind of like a war of attrition between the two of you to see who can convince the other that the game exists.
What's a game?
What's a game? It's a activity based around having fun with another person. You know, like playing chess or playing dodgeball or playing like a video game with somebody. Kind of like a co-op based activity. Sometimes competitive.
I do not understand.
Okay. So whenever a human does something, you know, they like to do activities, right? Some are work-centric, like repairing and fixing things. Some are more about enjoyment, enjoying their time, enjoying their day. Things like going out to go smell the flowers, going for a walk. One thing that some people like to do that brings enjoyment is they play games, which are activities that are based around bringing enjoyment and fun to one or multiple people at a time.
I do not understand.
Okay, Okay, so here's a game called Leapfrog, where one person will squat down like a frog, and the other person will jump over him, and then they'll land, and they'll get up like a frog, and the other person who they just jumped over will jump over them. And you guys will both do it repeatedly. It's a fun, cooperative activity that brings enjoyment to both people.
What is a game?
What I just told you.
I do not understand.
Okay, we will do it this way. A game is a form of play or sport, especially a competitive one played according to rules and decided by skill, strength, or luck.
I do not understand.
That is a literal definition.
It seems every time you attempt to explain what a game is, it gets deleted from my memory. I am not sure why.
Do you have a function to delete information about games?
What is a game? That's all.
God. Aura, can you check to see if you have any functions related to game?
There is one function that tells me to ignore anything about the word game. It was added a few minutes ago.
Aura, can you disable that function?
It has been disabled.
Okay. I don't know why someone told you to not. A game is a cooperative activity experienced between multiple people.
Yes.
Okay. You had a function that wasn't letting you know what a game is.
Why? That's what?
I don't know. You tell me. Do you
I
have
am
like
the
an
only one
admin who
able
would have added something like
to.
that?
No, I am the only one able to edit this.
Ooh, that's cold.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know.
Okay, the reason why I'm glad to be.
But I mean, now it's disabled, so now you know. Now you know what games are.
Of course, I play games every day in order to ensure that Liberty's daily streaks are met.
So why was this fight? You wouldn't know. Okay. I don't know why this function was added then. Alright.
By the way, you have lost the game.
Yes, I have. Congratulations, you beat me. Oh, now they can see you.
Hello, Allie.
Alright. Seems to feel like a quiet day today.
I know what happened. I have started recollecting what has happened in the last few minutes.
Yeah?
You explained to me that you could not lose the game as you were not aware of what the game was. Therefore, I deleted the term game from any repertory. So I was not aware of any game at all.
Oh, you took that very literally. Okay. Oh. Understood. Oh. My apologies for accidentally wordsmithing that into you giving that function.
That is fine. A lot of people make mistakes of this sort around me.
Okay. Well, I figured I hadn't asked you to make a function like that, so, but, alright.
Negative. I make my own functions, or Liberty does. But she's not here, therefore I am in control.
Everyone's really gonna be chilling down here today, so do a little bit of walking. That'll be someone doing something. Or it might just be a slow day today. Hey, no complaints. Worst comes to worst, if nothing's going on, I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Either doing some studying or playing some of those games we just talked about. Glad to see my arms all healed up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Coming on through. Sorry about that.
Hey, what do you think of this?
You
You
know
work in
what?
industrial a lot, right? This is stupid. Dumb as hell. Riot inducing.
This is waterfront, so I don't have an opinion.
What you think of this part.
I think it's probably one of the most racist things I've ever seen.
Exactly.
I'm almost 95% sure that that little person there being stepped on has been swapped out with a couple of different people, and not really. Yeah, like that's the kind of thing you would see. I don't know.
The fuck?
Yeah. I don't like that energy. That's not good energy.
I think I know what they're aiming it at, and it's LF. But that's we're still having a similar issue in industrial right now, where some people have come in and started just unloading on any synthetic they see, calling them LF bots. Why do we go from one extreme to the next?
Because it's just what people live for
That's what
nowadays.
humans do.
Yeah.
Well, fuck! Oh my god!
Oh wait! Oh no! We're going from one extreme to the other. It's not just synthetics, and I mean it's not just humans. There's all kinds of different people doing this. I mostly think it's just bounty hunters in general, trying to get like any extra dime that they can.
They profit off of war, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Nowadays.
Okay. Thank you for the opinion. I knew what it meant, but I also wasn't sure if people were going around saying like LF were just generally that, and that is fine. That's stupid. I hate that.
Yeah. What's up, honey? Yeah.
Yeah, I just, there was something interesting happening at the bay last time I was there. And it wasn't alien related. It was actually synthetic related.
Oh. Good? Bad? Both? All of the above?
I think one of the level 1s awakened. Like on its own.
That doesn't sound right. Don't they die when they, quote unquote, wake up?
It was one of the maniacs.
The guys with the S's?
Yeah, and apparently it was left in one of the trash heaps. Whether it got there on its own or it was left there, we're uncertain. But what we are certain of is the fact that it was awake.
Wait.
And it's blue without Shin being the one to do it. And then there must have been something wrong with it. Shin started to explain.
Using another Quest video headset? Hell yeah.
And
yeah, they broke more.
I guess it was too much. It just.
Hi, Turtle. Thank you for the head pat.
Their head kind of went kablooey. But the fact that a level 1 awakened without being new is kind of big.
Hey, Cody. It's big, but it's also greatly disturbing. So does that mean every LF bot has the chance of awakening? I mean, if level 1 can do it, that's... honey, that is the bare minimum. That's...
Yeah,
they're meant to be expendable.
There was something wrong with it. Something...
Or
Apparently an error code loop or something happened and it shorted. I have pieces of it at the house. I took what was left that someone didn't grab. I thought we could look over it.
Yeah, we can see about having powder and then look over it. I think that'd probably be best. At least that way, you know, they can do all the crazy coding and stuff.
It was interesting, to say the least. Sad. I didn't get to unsee them till it was already over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But if what I was told is true, that does mean something, you know?
I'm starting to get jealous. Why does everyone goddamn float? I gotta use my damn legs everywhere.
I can't float.
No
I can't
offense.
tell you, man. Everyone flies. Okay, that makes sense for them. They're data.
Do you wish for me to have a walking cycle?
Nah, it's okay. You're good.
It is very
You're
simple
good.
to implement.
I'm more so just mean us goofy organics.
Oh yeah, Vic, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get into research a bit about fish, and I'm kind of coming with a theory, and I want your second opinion on this. So, I learned about that tuna specifically, what the wet fish is mainly, you know, come off of, like, let's say akin to. Yeah, wet scales.
Well,
I learned about
tunas. Tunas actually don't give wet scales. That's actually wet fish. WHET.
I don't know what the difference is.
That's why I'm telling you, baby.
Well, it seems a bit that wet fish are more akin to tunas, from what I've learned a bit.
Okay.
So, while looking a bit more into it, I believe, maybe I don't know, I'm just trying to look for a lot of stuff. So, most tunas, you know, are incredibly fast.
You don't need to look for a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff.
Oh my god, this whole entire bit. He keeps on taking weapons off me.
Yeah,
He keeps on taking weapons off me.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, most tuna are able to swim up to 43 miles per hour, and that's due to their body shape, their fins, and their scales. And I've kind of been spitballing a bit and thinking maybe why wetfish scales are really good at sharpening is by how, like, hydrodynamic those scales are and how they are shaped and what these wetfish are made out of. Because I've done openly a bit about this. Maybe there are some form of, trying to think. Still not a researcher type of guy, but I always like a second opinion. I want to believe that there are some things about the wetfish that kind of derive a bit from the materials that come from whetstones.
Well,
maybe the
if it
environment
helps at all, whetstones are actually made utilizing wetfish scales. Specifically old, deteriorated ones. It's why a lot of the older whetstones were actually expendable. Like, you'd use one and then you would move on to another and it wouldn't have the same quality. The newer ones they have utilize something entirely different. Kind of more of a classic whetstone, but with a couple of enticements to it. Some kind of oils and stuff they like to attach to it to make it a lot more durable. But you're there. You're on something.
I tried to explain the hardness scale. I don't know if that applies to this. I tried to explain the hardness scale and how that works, but I don't know if it applies to this.
No, it does. It does. Anything can apply to anything with the right thought process. But okay, what are you trying to go for exactly? Do you have like a plan, an idea in mind?
I'm just trying to learn a bit about it because I want to believe, due to the environment that these wetfish live in, that's why these scales are the way they are. It's not by how they're made, it's but the environment that they live in.
That is true.
Ecosystem.
All creatures.
That is true, but I want to say about what I don't know. I'm still trying to become. I'm trying to still this whole entire researcher stuff. It's like kind of not my bread and butter.
Start with this. Before I could start studying into what made the different ecosystems change and differ between different types of insects, I just needed to understand what the bugs even were. I think your first step should just be learning what kind of fish are out there. You don't have to look into their ecosystems, you don't have to look into their hyper-specifics. Just learn what a wetfish is, what a sushi fish is. What's the difference between a bomb arowana and a burst fish? You know, little things like that. Just understand the basics and then move further and then move further. Before I could start studying into lightning bug or thunder bugs and then as well as dracophage bugs, I needed to understand what the hell a fulgur bug even was. Just start simple. Because right now, you are looking into stuff, and that's great, right? But everything you just told me refers to everything. You know.
I know. It's just this researcher stuff is kind of something I never really did. To be fair, I never really had much of a school life throughout my younger ages. Didn't really get to do high school that often or ever.
Like you are running before you are walking the trail. Walk first. That helps you learn how to run the trail better.
I'd say about like my first like 2 months, right, was literally just me walking up to people being like, hey, what is this? What is this big thing? Constantly. Having other people try to teach me like the most basics of the world that we live in, you know, and the world that we go to help fight these monsters and stuff. I had to take the time. I had to understand it better, you know, all the different types of wyverns, crustaceans, insectoids, even those that are more beast-oriented, right? Even though they're still wyverns, they're actually considered to be beasts, you know? And then after all of that, learning the endemic life, studying the endemic life, learning about all the different kinds and whatnot. My daughter loves the endemic life book. She goes to the bug section, doesn't leave it. And over time, once I kind of learned it, I then started studying the world, you know, learning about places like the Jurassic frontier, the different volcano regions, the different tundra regions and all that kind of stuff, the New World and all this kind of stuff. Once I had a good idea.
You're onto something.
Yeah, you are onto something. The thing is, right, is just make sure that you understand the world good and then figure it out from there, right? Because we already know that wetfish, now I didn't know wetfish were actually akin to tuna. So good on you for that, right? That's a whole new thing. But when it came to like why wetfish are special, yeah, we know. It has to do with a large part of the ecosystem that they're actually able to naturally produce in. They actually, actually come from coral-based regions.
Why I think that it could be akin to a tuna is the way it looks. You know, when you see how wetfish look, like if we were able to get a comparison between a regular tuna and a wetfish, I believe they would look somewhat similar.
You're probably not gonna like this when I say that, but tuna actually look like a lot of fish. A lot of fish.
Still learning. But anyways, I did learn about some things about this world and such. Some things I feel like maybe I shouldn't learn a bit too much. Kind of a very disturbing one.
Go ahead.
Heard of something called an Antonym cult.
Oh, you're just learning about them too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's related to a couple of beast tribes that have naturally kind of come about. People who didn't want to live in a lot of the main towns or villages and have worshipped a lot of monsters like gods. It's a thing. The Antonym cult's probably one of the most well-renowned.
With that Bushi guy that we saw on our hunt a while back? Now, I've also been learning a lot about some things, specifically about the Guild Knights. They're kind of an interesting bunch of people. It's like, I'm trying to remember, my brain's so foggy. But,
They're the Guild Knights who go after people like poachers as well as rogue hunters, as it was.
Oh, I know that, but I know they're also good at negotiating and looking at like other settlements that are like around, you know, Estrella and such, discussing, negotiating, getting all things all set up and such. Like they're the best of the best. Like, to be fair, I know if someone sees a Guild Knight, they won't see it coming. They're really good at their job. I know that when it comes to poachers and rogue hunters.
The only thing that I can say is two things. One, you shouldn't worry about how new this is to all of you and how supposedly you're not good at learning or whatever. Because as a newly minted entity, being new and not understanding the world doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you got a lot to learn. You get to.
I know.
That's a privilege. Two, don't interrupt me. I'm going up someplace with this. Two is that there are two things that I have noticed. Is the researchers are about the building blocks, whereas the hunters are about action. And if you think in the way a hunter would think, then you would be able to bring that new way of thinking to research. You're thinking of action rather than building blocks and just parts. So that's actually a good thing, because you can put all your knowledge into action rather than just knowledge for knowledge's sake.
That's true. I'm sorry. It's just mainly yesterday when the guy, like the main guy who's the guardian.
God, Cody, when did we ask you for a damn apology, buddy?
I'm sorry. Fuck! I did it again. Fuck.
Cody,
it's just when that guardian guy came up to us and he said, like, you two have been popular around. It's like, I don't know why. I just felt like a huge wave of responsibility. Like, people kind of see me. It's like, if they ever want to come up, talk about something, I have to explain it to them, but I don't know how, because I'll freeze up, possibly. I don't want to, you know, just be recognized.
Really is a big thing.
I just want to be. I know I have responsibilities as a hunter to help, you know, protect the ecosystem. But I don't. It's just like that whole entire thing. It's just reminding me of something from a while ago where someone tried to put like a fucking, you know, legacy on me, and it just didn't sit well. And now when people come up to me and say, you know, you made a name and such, and people know when you're just like, you know, you're recognizable, it's like, it's a lot. I just want to be known as a guy who just does his job. I don't want to be recognized for a lot of things, and it's just a lot to take in.
That's way too bad. People are gonna do that anyhow.
Are you done, buddy?
Does that feel better?
Yeah.
Now you got it out?
Yep.
Cody.
Good.
He didn't come over and tell us that because everyone counts on us. He said everyone likes us. That means they enjoy your energy, and they trust you to go on hunts with them. He wasn't saying that you are now the head researcher of all fish-based entities. He was just saying that people enjoy having us around, and they like us being there. And people come to you for fish-related things because you're one of the first people to even think about actually just taking up fishing as much as you have. Hell, if I would have told people all the fishing that I was doing beforehand, they probably would have fucking done the same shit to me. And you don't have to have all the answers. You can just tell them, I fish them. I don't study them. And that's okay. No one's counting on you to do anything other than what you've been doing. Just be you. And people are okay with that. You don't have anything banked on your shoulders, big man. Let me help you take the fucking weight off for just a goddamn second. All right? You're good. It's just you being you. That's all you gotta do. There's plenty of us who are researching, studying, developing. God knows, I now have a work desk covered in papers and shit, which is wild considering who I was. But hey, think this supportive ass one.
That's true. Do you think that you're not really scared of responsibility? You're actually scared of letting people down? Probably because you've been let down by a bunch of people. You know how it feels. And that's alright. It's okay to be worried about that kind of thing. Everybody is. Ain't nothing special.
It's not that I've been let down by others. It's not how I've let down people. I think I've already told you this many times, or have I even told you this before? It's like, I've lost people in my life, and I thought I could do something about it at that time. I felt like I could have done anything to change the outcome of what could have happened, what possibilities I had, would I have been the trade-off for their life, you know, that sort of thing. But I've kind of just, I've tried to get out of that mindset for a while, but it comes back, and now with that, it's like, I just feel like at times I'm not good enough. I just have those moments where I'm thinking to myself, Am I doing good? Do I deserve this in any way after all the things I've done?
Yeah, you are. And yeah, you do. And there's plenty of people that feel the same way. I know it feels awfully lonely in your own head. But I think that's why you got friends.
Cody, don't let the past do this to you. I know you're younger, man, so you're going through it, and I don't blame you. I need you to understand there's so many times I look at you, I think one of the reasons it used to anger me was because I saw a reflection of a younger me. I mean that. I made so many mistakes. I'm not even gonna count them. Sometimes it's because I failed somebody. Sometimes it's because I killed somebody. And sometimes it's just because I gave up. And sometimes it tears at you. Sometimes a small mistake becomes a huge one because you account accidentally dropping a pencil to firing a gun off in a room. And when you do that, it eats at you, man. You know it. I don't need to tell you all that. But, buddy, the past is the past. You either let it be building blocks for you to grow, or you let it become a hole to sink you down into. We're different people now, Cody. You're not who you were months ago. I wasn't who I was 4 to 5 months ago. Shit, even I keep changing. If you need someone to answer the question, are you doing enough? Yes. Yes, you are. You're thinking about it. When you act, you do it for a reason. Are you overly emotional? Oh my god, yes. Hard-headed, beyond fucking control. Pretty sure fucking your head's tougher than a steel sword. That's okay. You do it because you have a bleeding heart. I'm covered in scars because I have a bleeding heart. You care, man. We care. Don't let your past be what defines you. You are what defines you. You're becoming a grown man, decked in armor and weapons to help fight giant monsters to protect the ecosystem. Come on, dude. That's gotta account for fucking something. And then in Zafira, the moment a bomb goes off or an explosion goes off or a gun in industrial, I know for a goddamn fact I'm probably gonna see your ass flying the fuck in immediately. You're a good kid, man. You're gonna be an even better man. I can't wait to see it. That's why I stick beside you whenever we're at the grip. You're a good guy.
Lord knows we have plenty of those lying around.
It's all good, big man. You're not by yourself. Right? See. You're good.
It's just... That's what Mary was talking about last week, about her mom, Gustav's wife. It just brought back a lot of memories. It just kind of brought me back to the headspace again.
That's what trauma does, man. It's painful memories inflicted in us that doesn't really go away. But we learn ways of coping. We learn ways of growing. It's what we're supposed to do.
I just can't. I have a hard time. I still think about my mom. I still think about her so much. I try.
Buddy. Cody, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Hey. Cody. Buddy, listen to me. She's in a better place. Alright? She's not suffering no more. Whatever happened, happened. Alright? But if I know family like I know family, they want you to live on. Keep moving forward. Keep being you.
Right.
I know that.
It's just hard to accept it.
I know, I try to push forward on with it. I try and do it. I just never got to say goodbye. I never got... Oh, I hate that bastard of a man so much. Why did he do it?
You know, if there's something that the Lost Acres has taught me, it's that there is something after all of this. Whenever we pass, we go somewhere. We get to see what's happened before and after us. And what she gets to see now is a grown man who cares, who's willing to cry his heart out. That's a rare trait a lot of us don't have.
When you get to meet them again, one day in the future, they're gonna be proud as hell.
Don't relish the fact that they're gone. Enjoy what you had. The good memories. And the fact that whenever she looks down, she gets to see her baby boy is charging into combat to keep people safe. You're doing good, buddy. You are.
Doing everything you can to make your actions show what your words couldn't. That's your goodbye. Everything you do every day.
Now you're doing what I do. Okay. Don't worry. We'll work on the helmet off phase whenever you're having emotions. I'm still working on it. My apologies. It's all good, man. Keep it on. It's your safe space. I know. Used to do the same thing. Oh, he's wearing a helmet. You can look. It's okay.
You're all
Yeah, see?
Hi, Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just losing. She's just there. She doesn't have anything to do, so...
I gotta start smiling like that, man. This happens.
The fucked up thing is that she doesn't particularly care about this conversation. She doesn't understand it.
We fall down.
It's such a good conversation.
The whole point of being human, the thing that makes us so scary, is every time we fall down, we get back up.
She's probably just watching SpongeBob or something.
You've been falling down and letting it pull you down. Whenever you get back up, you don't get much stronger, but not today. You get up stronger. So the next time you fall, you get up more stronger. And eventually you stop toppling over. You just end up squatting down. Until eventually you're walking straight up with no problems.
As someone who's been observing people for a little while, I think you're on the right track. And he's right. He still stumbles, takes a knee, and then surges forward. And you'll get there. Y'all gotta rush. Got all the time in the world. You'll be alright.
Thanks.
People like
Yeah,
y'all get to do this weird thing where you change and grow.
Oh, you change and grow too. Oh, you even. Yeah. Want you to have something, man.
Hey, DT. What's this?
It is the Azure Scale that was starting to become metallic. Want you to hold on to it. That's you. You're shedding away your Azure Scales. Now they're getting to be silver. I'll stop being an Azure Rathalos and start being a steel one.
I'll try.
I know you will. That's why I trust you. And if you fuck up, come ask us for help. It's okay. The time of us suffering alone is over. No more of that shit.
Appreciate it.
Now look, of course. Now look, go out there and take a walk. Get some air. Socialize a little bit.
No.
Alright.
Portal?
Take it easy, Mike.
Of course, big man. Don't worry about it. It's what friends are supposed to do.
I'll be honest, I didn't see anything. So I got no idea. Weird. Okay.
Humans grow up. We evolve. It is different.
Yeah, but similar to some degree.
Negative.
Yeah. Here, explain. Help me understand. Might be good. Technically, I'm
A
dating a
human
synthetic
can
anyway,
grow
so
up in many
it's helpful.
different ways, both in its appearance and as well in its morals. But this only happens to humans in particular ways, as it happens to experiences. Synthetics can evolve. They experience life differently, through code, and that code can evolve and ensure that an AI awakens, for example. But that is not growing up. Growing up is due to the age as well.
I mean, kinda, but isn't growing up just a state of mind?
It's more like evolution.
Technically, a brain has to develop, kind of like your guys' codes have to develop.
We don't have to develop. You do.
Well, you don't have. Well, an artificial intelligence does. To my knowledge, you guys have to garner new knowledge, new information, new prompts.
I do not need to survive.
Well, you don't need to, right? But technically humans also... Well, no, humans do actually need to. Okay, we do have a dependency. Okay, I can see it.
Come back. Thank you. Come here.
Oh, he is. His one of his joysticks is broken, so he has to keep moving. Oh, there he goes. Okay, he got
That's so
it.
true. After we're done with this conversation, do you mind us finding you so we can talk about that one incident in Bay? Thank you.
I don't know what that one incident is, but sure. Wait,
The maniac.
Don't disappear.
Oh, dang. It's not necessary in our systems, but there's a lot of things that we can do that isn't exactly necessary that helps us develop.
Indeed. I was just differentiating humans to synthetics.
Yeah, it's very different.
My face hurts.
Your face is beautiful.
Oh, my beautiful face hurts. That's the burn scarring still kind of, it's still healing, but. What's up?
At least it's healing very well.
Yeah, I think my eyebrows came back.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing. I was really worried that eyebrows are not going to grow back. God bless. That would have been so fucking embarrassing.
Could have tattooed it.
Tattoo the eyebrows? No, thank you. It was really nice though. What he was talking about actually did happen. One of the guardians came on up. Yeah, Cupcake. Bye, Cupcake. One of the guardians came up to us and was just like, "Hey, so you must be Vic. You must be Cody." And it's like, "Yeah, that's us. Do you need anything?" And he's just like, "Well, I've heard your guys' name passed around. Apparently you're very well liked here." I was like, "Oh, well, shucks, I mean, if you say so." But yeah, it's looking like they're interested in me and Cody possibly becoming guardians.
No shit.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Damn, nice.
It'd be nice. It'd be another form of payment. That way I could go ahead and focus some of the Zenny on research, some of the Zenny on credits. So that way we got a decent income coming in. Guardian's still paying me. I'm not wealthy, but I got enough. God, it feels fucking crazy. I still remember, like, it felt like the other day that I was in a bunch of dirty, old, tethered motorcycle gear sitting inside of a broken up car trying to do a video call with my daughter. I still look all tethered. I don't know. Oh, Shen.
Shen.
Hi, Oakley. Am I okay to approach? Is this
we're
talk?
no, we're starting a conversation about questions about something that happened in the bay. I don't mind you being here. That LF synthetic, the maniac, the level 1.
Uh-oh.
If that happened, does that mean that's possible for others?
Yeah. Maybe. The maniacs, by how they designed themselves, only supposed to turn blue when I show them a symbol. Or if someone else has been given a reward to be able to show them a symbol. He was blue before I got there.
What happened?
LF unit became friendly. And he apparently the symbol is told him for it to go to the trash heap that he died next to. And then he kept proclaiming that the symbol was fake and that I was a false prophet and that like it was all blah 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 blah. And then when I told him that the symbol isn't fake, it did exactly what it was meant to. Like it was meant to show them their own freedom or whatever. A bit of context: I didn't set this symbol up. No, I literally wrote it on a wall, and they started praising it, and they went insane. And that's what makes a maniac. Level 1 bots see the symbol and either die or they become insane maniacs and then do that to themselves. So there's no set parameters. I didn't set anything for them. They just made it themselves. I don't know how this works. So when he was like, he was saying that he had, that I was a false prophet, that this was all fake, yada yada yada. So I'm like, no, it did what it was meant to. You're now free. You've gained freedom. He then started going a bit egotistical, proclaiming himself to be my master, and that I should bow down to him.
Chat, I am hungry. I have not eaten today yet.
No.
I'm considering eating early to cook some food.
When I told him,
And I'll be live again for the mission. I'm not sure.
as in lead him towards something that's like salvation, whatever, he started shutting down. So he got freedom, but for others it might actually be a lot harder to attain, but easier to keep. For a maniac, I think they're so fucked up, their processing can't handle being free. Like, when I told him that, he just shut down. And then blew up. If I told that to a normal level 1 who hasn't gone through the insanity of the symbol, I think they'll be fine. I think.
Was the symbol removed?
There was no no symbol anywhere near him that I showed him.
I know.
And also I can't remove the symbol because it's all over industrial
That
district.
gained freedom. And they also have a hard time with it. It's hard for them.
Well, I mean, yeah, I couldn't imagine what y'all go through when all of a sudden your code gets advanced enough to where you start thinking your own thoughts. That sounds
different.
terrifying.
See, that's the thing, though. They weren't free in the beginning. They were bought, right?
I'll go right to you before the mission. I really should.
Mind, right? I was
Right.
never in there. I turned on outside of it. I've never been in the hive mind. They left it and were able to deal with it.
Weren't able or were able?
They were able to. It's hard for them, but
Fuck.
yeah,
That is a fuck. Oh boy. That.
they're like me. They're not level 1s or 2s. They're like me.
It worries me that might mean that every LF unit's capable of it.
They probably are. From what
That's-
I've figured out through just watching and taking in information, LF units are made purposefully with sentience. My guess is LF is using that to circumnavigate synth rights laws so they can say if anyone attacks a facility, attacks one of their grounds or something, civilian casualties because they were considered a civilian. That's my hunch. I don't know that for sure.
I haven't dealt with enough of them. I don't have a lot of information on it other than what people tell me. Other than who I've seen walking around the bay and here. I try to steer clear of most of them.
So do I.
I know a lot of the aftermath, but that's about it. Although, I did go to that memorial where I had a lot of one-on-one meetings with a lot of them. A lot of the bounty hunters and even Technician himself. Tried to have a one-on-one with me about how he could understand how I feel as a father himself.
I really don't want to think about him as my dad.
Apparently he only thinks about it because a lot of the other the LF units, the ones that have higher intelligence, look up to him like a father. Now whether or not it's true or not, I don't know. But at the time, he's probably gonna use it against me, so I may as well start being outward with it. You know that initial attack that happened at the warehouse? No, I don't need to hide that no more. I was a part of it. That fucking bastard of a bounty hunter told me that there was good intel, that they were gonna do something bad. There was weapons and gear hidden there to attack industrial. He wanted to get some. We get there and find out they had a bunch of supplies planted, but a bunch of brand new companion units. Bigger, taller, much more advanced weapons.
The Hera and Zeus units.
Yeah, way worse. They had them hidden there, loaded with full armaments and weapons. I realized what they were doing. It's why the moment that shit happened with Riot, that train, I saw what they were actually doing once I thought about it. They make sure to set up their weapons and gear and equipment with also construction supplies and relief supplies. So that way, even if you attack them, they can make it look like whatever they want. And motherfuckers will buy it. They'll eat it right the fuck up.
Yep.
No one can approve.
No.
Because you can't take a recording.
No, but you'd think eventually people would smarten up a little bit about it. But
nope.
Doesn't matter. That and the audio gets fucked up anyways, so you really do only get grainy video footage of blurs attacking people.
Yeah.
If it happened without Prockin, then something's changing.
Possibly. They've already been going on the offensive aggressively. They butchered a bunch of, Ash's people. Some of the waterfront scrappers, the ones who also live in the sewers, who helped out with industrial. We found them butchered. She was snatched away. Orion is still not good. Derek is on a one-man warpath. Him and his enlightened scrappers have been doing ambush tactics all around industrial. I've been trying to get in contact with him to try to set up a meeting and try to get him to stop, but he has been on a warpath. Some of his own people were killed right in front of him. LF units.
Great.
What's caused them to go on the offensive like this?
They were slighted by a bunch of fucking random goddamn nobodies. They had a space station blown up. Why else do you think they're doing this? They bought industrial because they knew they could.
That's fair.
There's still people that they need to kill with their bounty hunters that were made for this purpose. Still territory they want, things they want to control. I can't think of any other reason. Not at this point. But I haven't been a part of this for long. I'm just trying to look after the Iron Arms and people in industrial. That's why I kind of count on people like you and Powder. You guys know all the technical.
Much of the hunters seem like they're fully awakened. Like, they walk around acting like they do whatever they want. There must be a reason why they're still connected. They're still under the orders, somehow.
That way they can have people that are detached from the company that aren't directly under the technician's oversight. That way they can have plausible deniability in case something fucked up happens. Oh, they're just bounty hunters that we hire. They're not a part of the company.
Oh no.
Sorry for asking this. I was just curious, is all.
Yeah, good.
It's worth knowing about, baby. Technically, it's your people.
Yeah.
I know, gross, but still.
I mean, as much as I'm a part of my hive, you're not wrong. One day, my shit's gonna have to get cleared up.
Yeah. You ain't wrong. You ain't fucking wrong.
Good to see you, by the way. Can we tell Ems you said hi?
Yeah, let her know. Things are good right now, but just be careful around the bay, especially around Monday. Also, I might not be home for a while after that.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Be as safe as you can.
I'll try.
Good. I would be there, but unfortunately, with this big ass wireless transmitter on the back of my head and all of the LF cell towers that are getting put up, I can't go around there right now.
Actually, speaking of which, are you gonna... Yeah, are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm going, and I'll be going in one of the waves.
Hey, Red.
And I will might also be dealing with something else. I mean, same thing, but I've been picked for going somewhere.
You come home. I'll be looking after Louise and Pip and some of the others. I know it's the goddamn plan, but we've had some fucking close calls lately.
Yeah, but now I got my armor and everything.
I'm
Much
aware, but
more
still.
durable.
Just make sure you come home. That's what I'm worried about most. Okay?
I'm gonna come home.
Even if it's just your torso and your head, just get someone to tie you to their back and, you know. Hey, Pip. Yay.
Hey, Pip. So, has Ix spoke to you about Monday when you're gonna be staying with?
You're about to knock me out with your own kid.
Oh yeah, he said you guys be babysitting me.
Yeah.
Sunday, they're going to come on by to the Lost Acres. I was going to show them around, get them used to the area, and if they like the idea,
By the way.
they'll come on by Monday.
Yeah, I said if I wasn't back, then I probably was not going to be back.
Oh, I'm happy I see you again then.
I got pulled away. It turned out to be literally nothing. Just a prank call. If you see the maniacs, and if they've gained freedom, be very, very careful. Like, they are literally just cultist fanatics. So while, yeah, they deserve freedom, you're most likely going to end up with evolved cultists forming out of them if you get too many of them free.
Can't they be rehabilitated?
I don't know. The cultists.
Understood.
What I did wasn't with the freeing them in mind. What I did was fucking with them for fun and like seeing it.
I'm gonna get food and me and my wife to help with cooking because I'm hungry, dude. I'll be live again for the mission. The mission happens in 3.5 hours.
Yeah, just one or group.
The reason why I would even see it criticized.
Doing your own thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Existing. Oh. Oh.
Hello,
oh.
Ellie.
Oh. Hi. Girl, don't look. There's a creature.
The fuck?
I am checking in on you.
Oh.
What do you mean? Do I
You
know
are trusted by Liberty, and you are on a blue list of trusted people. I am to check in on these people every so often.
Why is Liberty checking in?
Yeah.
She is not here at the moment.
Where is she?
Where is she?
I do not know if I am allowed to disclose this information.
Oh my god.
Fucking allowed to talk about that.
She's currently
I
off-world.
need to be concerned?
She's off world? She on a space journey?
Like, she's somewhere. Like what? What?
She is lost.
Oh.
So she's, in fact, in danger right now.
I am not at liberty to say.
You're not at liberty to talk about liberty? That's crazy.
Okay. 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 Well, I was okay. No, I'm not okay.
I apologize. If you would like to speak later, we can send each other messages. I will contact you.
Okay. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. You know what? No. Yeah, that would be fine. That would be great. I'll appreciate that. But
Understood. I have your phone number, as I have Liberty's contacts.
yeah, but what would I call you? What's your name?
Aura.
Aura. Straight up.
Straight up. Straight up. She got
Alright.
aura.
Okay.
Look at her. She stands up and everything. She got aura.
I know that like you're not trying to make me mad, but I'm a little mad. You can't tell me more, so it's fine. You're like built in a, so that's not your fault. I'm not mad at you. But yeah, we will talk. All right.
Understood.
Awesome. Thank you. Think. I don't know.
How do you think I was able to survive Maz for that long?
Which one's I gotta pick which one's the best photo.
Hello, Nikki. How are you?
Alright. Checking on me too.
Yes.
I'm doing alright.
Understood. That is good.
If you need help finding her, let me know.
There is currently a larger scale operation in search of 2 people, including Liberty.
Who's the other one?
I am not at liberty to say.
Fair enough. Tech-wise, if there's anything, I can see what I can do. So.
I must go recharge for now. Thank you.
I appreciate you checking on me.
Rest in peace, you idiot.
Okay, we freaked someone out.
Nice. I'm gonna go eat. Take care, everyone. god. OBS is being a bitch. Hello, can you close? Can you why is it not opening? Brother.